Okay, back in the room for take two. Sorry about that. We'll just see if anybody comes in and joins me. I am about 30 feet away from my Wi-Fi thingamabob and it just dropped, so sorry about that. I don't know why that happens. It's not the best, but there we are. So I will I will continue. We're back, definitely, Steve. Excuse me, sorry about that. Very, very embarrassing. Hopefully it will hold, so fingers crossed. As I was saying just before I lost Wi-Fi, if you could be gentle. This is my first live stream on YouTube. So today I'm going to be using Denali, which is our up-and-coming seasonal soap, summer soap. It's mentholated and it's out on the 30th of June. Here's the label and the soap itself, if you can see that very well. Pardon the reflection. So we've overhauled the design and it's inspired by what used to be known as Mount McKinley, I think, and it's now known as Denali, or possibly the other way around. But that is the tallest. I'm back, Chloe, thanks for joining. Denali is the tallest, or sorry, the coldest mountain on Earth. And so we wanted, you know, an appropriate name for a shaving soap which is properly freezing cold. So Denali is my soap for today. Taking you through my kit, I'm going to be using the Supply single edge razor, which is an absolute work of art. I need to thank my friend Gareth for lending me this. It's an absolute beauty. Steve, glad you tried it. Nick's a very good man. He's very kind and generous. I'm back, Tony. Yeah, I'm back. Thanks for checking back. In the single edge, we've got the blade that it comes supplied with, which are very, very good, very sharp. And then our tonic, which I'm working on at the moment. So this is going through. It's a prototype, and it's almost there. I'm happy with it. Just running it through some other testers just to get their take on it. It's very nice. It's alcohol free, and that's very deliberate on our part. So you've got the natural astringent from the witch hazel in there, which gives you a little bit of a sting or a teeny bit of burn. You know, you can feel it. It closes the pores nicely. So that's lovely. That's quite a busy tonic, and I won't share the date with you. I might just surprise you with it all. So there we are. Denali, I should say, scent-wise, it's peppermint. That's the prominent note in it. Really is mint, and so we have peppermint, menthol, eucalyptus, and camphor. So you probably know that menthol or menthol crystals derived from mint, from peppermint or various types of mint. So we've got a real, solid double hit of menthol, the menthol crystals, and then the peppermint essential oil itself, and then the eucalyptus for the sort of the freshness, and then the camphor, which comes from a tree. And the camphor, for me, that reminds me of smelling salts a little bit. So it's a really clean. Titty Biscuit, you're here. Thanks for joining us, buddy. I've forgotten your first name. How awful. What is it, mate? Yeah, so Denali is peppermint, eucalyptus, JC, good man, Gordon, that's it. JC, good to see you, buddy. Peppermint, eucalyptus, menthol, and camphor. Really fresh, really clean, and freezing cold. Going across what I'm using today, I'm gonna use some brilliantine. Obviously we don't make this. This is done by Yardley, and it's lovely. It's adorable. It's called English Lavender, and it's just really nice. It's just a classic, and a little bit of that in the hair. Not like much hair anymore, but there we are. We won't talk about that. I'll stand up here, I think. It's great, and the wife loves the smell. I like the smell as well. It's very floral, but yeah, it goes with a lot of things. The brush has been soaking here. Is my trusty Plissoft Monster, which just, you know, for me, it's just care-wise, it looks after itself almost, and it just whips up an absolute storm. Now what's intriguing and remarkable about Denali is the soap itself. Because of the amount of menthol, that affects the formula. Now the soap formula is the same across our entire range, but it affects it in so much as the thickness of the lather. There's almost a degree of plasticity to the lather. It becomes really gooey, you know, and almost like a liquid bubble gum almost. So it does lather slightly differently to the rest of our soaps, and it, you know, it likes water. But you'll probably spot that. You'll be lathering it thinking, should it be like, you know, like a liquid plastic? Yes, it should. So don't be alarmed. And then fitting in with the theme, I have a very nice iron stock Icelandic white ale. I don't always drink and shave, but it's Sunday. You know, it's my first live shave, and I thought I'd have a beer. And it seemed fitting, Icelandic, you know, it's thematic, so why not, you know, drink responsible, shave responsible, and yeah, don't use foam or gel or cartridges. That's what I mean by that. So what's being said here? Yeah, that's right, JC. Yeah, it is. You know, it's taken from peppermint and corn mint, and I think another type of mint. But yeah, it is definitely menthol heavy. Right, I'm just gonna crack on and shave. So I'll be popping in and out because, you know, my sink is down here. So just bear with me. I'm being brave today. I'm going for a totally cold water shave. So by that I mean cold water to build a lather, cold water in the knot, obviously, cold water on the face. There's no hot water. There's no warm water in this. And what that does is it just really enhances the feeling of cold. So there we are. Right, onwards. Now I've bloomed Denali. No ice, Steve. Certainly not in the beer, man. Absolutely not. I've bloomed Denali, and I wouldn't say it's necessary, but you know, you may or may not have seen my other videos on YouTube. For me, blooming is important because it's part of the prep and getting the skin ready. Oh, I can feel the cold already. I could have done this a week ago. Yeah, it is. Yeah, JC, about a week ago was absolutely red as in Blighty. You know, we don't like that sort of thing. 35 degrees, it's crazy. You know, sensible temperatures, please, for us English. We'll only moan about it. We're good at that. There we are. So yeah, bloomed. I like to get it in the skin, and already I can feel the menthol setting in, which is just absolutely wonderful. Avnish, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining us. I will pass it on to Sarah. She did so well, virtually no training. Several runs and then just went out and ran the half marathon. She's a superstar. So yeah, if you're feeling brave, try a cold water shave with Denali, or any menthol soap that you have. Obviously, I'd hope that you give Denali a try. Okay, let's get this lather going. It's pretty gooey. Wow. How's the connection, folks? Is it holding out okay? Is the connection okay? Can people still hear me? Cheers, Steve. Ah, good, JC. I'm relieved. My router, whatever it's called, is 30 feet that way, which is 2017. So anyway, cheers, everyone. Oh, that's lovely. Miguel, good to see you. Yep, longer cure, soap's firmer, and it lathers really nicely. This is like putting, it sounds contradictory, but it's like burning your face with ice. In a nice way. Where it's been warm recently here in England, my skin is really sensitive under here. You know, like a lot of folks. But mine's super sensitive, which is really why I made this soap. Selfishly for myself. Yeah, Gordon, you're right. But yeah, I've got a few bumps and I've got to take real care. I mean, when don't you take real care, you know? But even more so at the moment. So any tips from you YouTubers out there about, you know, composition, lighting, any little secrets that you might want to share, please feel free. Oh, that's lovely. Woo. Okay. So let me just get a fresh blade into the SE. Has anyone tried this razor? The Supply single edge. Thanks, JC. Yeah, I'm in my downstairs shower room and I'm facing out, as you can probably tell, onto a window, blinds up, and I've cheated. I've got a lamp down here. Okay. So a fresh blade. Let's try the, no, that doesn't work very well. Okay, so cold water. Yeah, it is very nice. It just feels really nice, you know. It's the medium plate, JC. And too much of a chicken shit to use the super aggressive one. Dim6901 from Russia. Thank you for coming along and joining us. Hi Gareth! Gareth Bradford, my best mate, and the chap responsible for introducing me to traditional wet shaving. I owe a lot to him. Cheers, buddy. No sniggering, please, about my technique. I'm still learning. I have the contour, the grain of my beard is just absolutely crazy. It is very tricky to deal with. Particularly under here, it goes all over the place. As I was saying, I could have done with this about a week ago. When it was absolutely scorchio here in the UK. So this goes out on the 30th of June, and what we've been doing on the shop is offering Alvin, brilliant, good to see you. Thank you very much for using the old Denali. It's still going well, it's good to hear. Yeah, we'll be going live on the shop on the 30th, but we offer seasonals and limiteds via a pre-order system that we have, and that informs us as to how many to make, and then we bulk that up by a percentage for the shop. And what I can tell you, always get a comfortable shave, JC, is that we've got very few left for the shop. But don't be alarmed or bothered by that, because the rest of them have gone to our stockists. So I have a list here. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately, it's not unfortunate for us, it's great for us, but for our North American wet shaving brothers and sisters and elsewhere beyond the UK, nobody else, stockist-wise, has taken it. So it's only the UK boys and girls who get it via Agent Shave, Connaught's English Shaving Company and Shaving Station. What was that, Avnish? Sorry about, that's just faded, that comment, something about obsidian. Yes, you do, JC. You need to get the Imperial rum. It's lovely. Oh, okay, Avnish, right. Denali to obsidian. You crazy man. That's almost Heston Blumenthal-like. Bump, just there. I know, JC, it is a great problem to have, but we just can't keep up at the moment. I work full-time elsewhere. We've got 2 girls under 6. Sorry, under 7 now. We can only do so much at the moment. We are looking at it and we're trying to fix it, but we simply need more time. We are speaking with other stockists in North America, and the name eludes me at the moment. Canadian. JC, name some of the Canadian big stockists, not Razor Rock. I think they're based in Ontario. No, Magards are the US, top of the chain, that's it, top man. Top of the chain, lovely people. They'll be carrying our soaps very soon, but I don't think we've got any Denali into their order. So, for all of you folks outside of the UK, we're going to struggle a little bit, I'm afraid. We'll just pay the postage. Yeah, that's right, JC, Magards, proud at Magards. Lovely chat. Come on, Steve, you're supposed to be a pro, you should know that sort of stuff. That's right, Avnish. Pay the damn postage. Absolutely, absolutely, Steve. Yeah. Right, second pass across the grain. What I find tricky with YouTube is, or the live shave, shaving by my phone. You know, looking at myself and looking at you. And I've got a Samsung S7, so I suppose I could have a mirror, you know, here, but then I'm kind of distracted, or even more distracted. I'll figure it out. So scent-wise, Denali isn't, you know, it's not overpowering. Yeah, Tony, I feel your pain. Scent-wise, it's not massively strong, but then again, a few of our soaps are. You know, and we do that deliberately. We don't like our soaps to be, you know, punch you in the face, powerful with scent. You know, they're not colognes. It's not an aftershave. And we want to avoid sensitization of your skin further. You know, I've said it before, you know, you're dragging surgically sharp steel across your skin. And it needs to be taken care of, so we mitigate that risk, I suppose, with keeping the scent level down. Denali is very clean, very, very clean, very, very fresh. Very cold. And quite minty. Has anybody tried Fox's Glacier Mint? It's a bit like that for me. Quite a noisy razor this, I don't know if you're getting it on the microphone. But very comfy. My pal Gareth, who's lent me this, is just a complete maniac when it comes to the aggressiveness settings. 9 on, you know, an adjustable Gillette or hack your face off setting on this, but it's just how he rolls. Any questions at all, folks, about Denali? Okay, Avnish, yeah. There we go, interesting, yeah, it is loud. So you can see the residual slickness. I know, I saw that, Steve. He's a braver man than me. JC, Denali, it's 4 cents. It is peppermint, essential oil. It's all essential oils. Camphor, eucalyptus, and menthol. So very minty. You know, you've got that fresh, clean smell of the eucalyptus, and then camphor is a little bit like smelling salt for me. That might not help you, but camphorous, herbaceous, clean, very, very clean. Okay, quick rinse off, cold water. Woo. Another good pal of mine. Yeah, that's accurate. That's accurate, JC. Another very good pal of mine is a bald gentleman, and he loves Denali. He's got a bit more surface area than me to shave, and he uses Denali for all of it. Arquen, definitely, it's a great wake-up shave. A great pick-me-up shave, you know, if you're feeling knackered or hungover. Gordon, good question. It's firmer, yeah. Like all of the soaps. The longer cure just lets them dehydrate more. No worries, JC. I mean, the eucalyptus isn't prominent. It is very balanced. But, you know, I don't know how sensitive you are to eucalyptus. It's predominantly peppermint. Anyone else have any comments on the strength of the eucalyptus, Avnish? Great sheen on it. No problems, JC. If you don't like it, you don't like it, pal. for Father's Day, Sarah got me some other soap. I don't normally use any other soap except my own because I'm fussy and you know, without blowing smoke up my own arse, I know how good it is, and I've got used to the strength of eucalyptus is decent, but okay, yeah. Pulse, yeah, I mean, give it a go, you know, it's very refreshing. It's very refreshing, a menthol soap. Yeah, so Sarah got me another soap from another company, which I won't name. I can recommend this. Fantastic. Especially with a cold shave. So I used this other soap the other day, Father's Day. It's a well-known one, but I won't name it because I'm a gentleman. And but what it helped me understand more was the slickness and the protective quality of our soap. So what I mean by that is when I was using the other soap, normally some people criticise the technique, you know, you shouldn't do more than one pass when you go over that area. I don't do that, that isn't what works for me, so I like to kind of work at an area. And I guess I've been spoiled by using my soap, our soap, because of the formula. So it protects the skin to the point where I can go over the same area multiple times, even without soap on. So you know, it has that slickness. And the other soap that I used, man, it was so thin in regards to how protective it wasn't really. So it's a real eye-opener. There we are. Thanks, Elvinish, it's very kind. Gordon, I was asked that recently. A few customers have got in touch asking about the solid and the splash. I'd say no to the solid because the concentration levels of the fragrance that we have to use in the formula, it'd probably warp it or do something crazy. And it's really just it'd really just be a peppermint smell. I mean, I might try it next year just to see what happens. Splash wise, I nearly added, because this is unscented, I nearly added the scent to my unscented tonic prototype. I didn't, because we're still testing it. But I think, yeah, certainly next year the tonics will be there, the tonics will be with us. Yes, we can use Gordon, just like Nick there. We can use Gordon. That sounds like a fine idea to me. Any problems with the connection at all, folks? I keep getting a signal strength warning. Perfect, that's good. Yeah, Aqua Oberon is a beauty. We've got such a cool year lined up, you know. We're absolutely slammed with the schedule. But that suits us. And we love the whole process of designing the soaps and the cool artwork that Sarah does. So Pall Mall, for instance, is going to be mega, absolutely cool. It's quite abstract. Very classy. Very, very classy. Avnish, that's a good tip, yeah. Steve, my background, what in regards to soap making? Cheers, JC. It's a bit tricky, if I'm honest, just doing it via the phone. Gotcha. Self-taught and an inquisitive mind. And I couldn't find anything that I liked to use on my skin, so I studied and studied, and you know, you hear it all the time, these cliches get trotted out, oh, you know, we went through a million formulas. Well, we did, and we tested the soap via the shaving room, the UK forum, and you can see it's all there, all warts and all, it's all there on the site. Right, third pass done. I'm going to rinse off and then just have a pick up, okay? So to fully answer your question, Steve, self-taught, buddy, and just, you know, I always enjoyed science and chemistry at school, which was a long time ago, and I just have a very inquisitive mind. I like to investigate things, and yeah, it started from there. Curiosity. We've learnt so much, you know. I mean, this has been going on in the background for probably getting on for 3 years now, in different shapes and forms. But the amount of hoops we have to jump through via EU regs was just a real eye-opener. Avnish, good to hear. Now remember your lather images, which we still use on the website. It's just magnificent. Yeah, so it's just been such a great process, you know, setting up our own company and learning, making mistakes, but you know, getting some awesome customers behind us, really good community of people. It's just been tremendous, and we own this, you know, we own this company. So we get to choose where it goes. And it's very fulfilling. Don't want to get all gushy on you all, but we do enjoy it. Ah, I didn't know that, Steve. Kevy, sorry, is just a brilliant guy. I love his videos. I've been stitches on his last one when he started singing. But he's lucky, isn't he? He's a voice actor. Right, folks, I'm not going to be too much longer, so I shall not eat into your evening much further. Alex, good of you to join in. I'm almost finished. I love what I do, JC. Genuinely. Hope to do it full time. Right, that is. I'm not going to go crazy down here, just because it's quite sensitive at the moment, but there we go. What's very important that I do now is drink some of this. So is everybody set for their week coming up? Colin, thank you very much for joining me. Thanks very much, mate. I'm very grateful. myshave.com, excellent. Thank you. Thanks for coming over. Cheers, Steve. Yeah, we love our products, JC. Love using them, love making them, love sharing them with everybody. Shampoo bars, probably not Avnish. We want to stick to what we're good at, which is making soap. We don't want to dilute our time and get away from what we're good at doing. So tonics, cologne, soaps. We're working hard on a vegan formula. I don't know if we're going to take it to market or not. Obsidian, when does Obsidian ship? Next week. Next week, Gordon, as does Denali pre-orders tomorrow. Happy days. Yeah, we believe in sticking to what we're good at. So yeah, vegan formula might make it to market, it might not. I'll be sharing it with Avnish and probably a lot of you chaps really. With solid colognes. We have a smaller format of soap, a 60 gram, which is going to be in a different packaging really, and because you know a 4 ounce soap lasts forever. and so we're looking at a smaller format so people can get through their soaps and enjoy more, more cost-effective price point. As well as that, it allows us to simplify the scents, so we'll be able to get the price down. Just going to rinse off. Ooh. Wow. We will, JC, yep. So many things to do on it, mate. There really is. Packaging, design, interior packaging, how it's presented, all of those things. And we have to make soap primarily, to support ourselves, and we can't keep up. So time is a real premium. That's why I use synthetic knot. Okay, I always do this. Some people don't. The point to note on Obsidian, folks, is Avnish is responsible for the profile. He briefed me on what he wanted. It was a limited edition, a one-off primarily, but it's too good, so we have to share it. So he briefed me via the shaving room, and I managed to capture what it was that he was after, and it is lovely. My face is absolutely freezing. So yeah, top tip, don't waste the lather, get it into your skin whilst you clean down your kit and enjoy the cold. Oh, that is wonderful. In fact, I insist you have to do this with Denali, because the chill factor on your skin is incredible. Also remember, it's really, really important to rinse out your soaps with cold water. Get it all out, get the lather out, and then invert them, let them dry for a few hours before you re-lid them. That's super important. We don't use preservatives in our soaps, so we want to keep them as natural as possible. Right, now I'm going to rinse this off, so there might be some involuntary noises. I'll try and man up. Wow. Amazing. Yep, it's fine, Steve. It's absolutely fine. It's all safe. It's cosmetically safety assessed. You don't want to be getting it into your eyes, but it's not going to damage your eyes at all. Wow. I feel about 5 years younger and super refreshed. Bonus. Okay, right. Oh, amazing. Okay, so a little bit of tonic. So in here we have alcohol-free witch hazel. I'm back in the room, so I'm going to wrap it up there. A few of you have stayed around. Thank you for sticking around. I've just used our prototype post-shave tonic, which was very, very refreshing, and I just finished off with some Yardley Brilliantine, which is really good. So there we are. So Denali is out on the 30th of June via our shop momentarily, and then it will be available via our stockists, which we'll be taking. Agent Shave are taking it, Connaught's, English Shaving Company and Shaving Station are also taking in the UK. So yeah, there we are. It's the retail price will be $15.99 for the 4-ounce soap, and it is tremendous. Hopefully you didn't lose me before I said I feel about 5 years younger. Excuse me. I know I probably look about 90 million years old, but I turned 40 this year. No sniggering, and just feel the skin feels great. The tonic's lovely, really soothing, and on top of that soap, it's just amazing. Does anybody have any questions at all? Yeah, where is Kiwi? He's always late to the party, isn't he? that's a really good question. I want to. What's stopping me? Thanks, Steve. Thanks very much. We had a few problems with Star Noir. It was quite controversial regarding the scent profile. It was very complex, very, you know, we don't put people in boxes when it comes to, or our scents into boxes when it comes to gender, you know. But it was described by a lot of customers as quite a feminine scent. But each their own, you know. Your mileage may vary, as we say. So I'm not sure. I love Star Noir, and I adore the design that Sarah did, and yeah, it's a special soap. So yeah, JC is turning 40 this year. Yeah, how about you, Gordon? That was wonderful. Almost as wonderful as Denali. Yeah, we might do. I might do a little poll, or just, you know, get in touch with people and see what they think. Alex, Whitechapel is going to be our Halloween scent. It's inspired by Rodney McAlpin, the excellent Cap on YouTube. And 2 tubs, Paul, that's incredible. Yeah, it's going to be a vetiver based scent profile. Rodney's profile was very adventurous, and it doesn't go together so well. It stretches itself too much. And by that I mean, you know, he's briefed smoke, lilac, chocolate, and those things don't really go unless you Heston Blumenthal. So it's going to primarily be a vetiver based soap with a degree of smoke in there, and a few other surprises for you. It's a very dark, murderous profile, as you'd imagine, because Rodney, I think, was inspired and fascinated by Jack the Ripper. And so our label, our design for the artwork is inspired by that, and it's pretty gruesome, but it's very fitting for Halloween, that time of year. Oberon before that is inspired by Kerry, so lovely floral, herbaceous summer scent, which is just going to be wonderful. Also, Christmas, we're not so sure. You know, we've got Borealis slated, but I'm not really feeling it, so we might invest our time elsewhere. With like a Christmas gift set, and see how we go. Yeah, Pall Mall is our next core scent, and that is our interpretation of the barbershop profile, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous, and the label, the artwork is top drawer. It's absolutely top drawer and cracking. So there we are. Right, gents, it's 45 minutes into the video now, so I will leave you to it. Avnish, don't worry. Yeah, Pall Mall. JC, go onto the website and you'll see it on our schedule. Pardon me, it's our next core soap, so a barbershop scent, and I've been using it a lot recently. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the label design is a little bit out there, but I think that's one of we differentiate ourselves there through our design work. Chaps, thanks very much. Thank you very much for joining me, and yeah, brilliant. You know, just I'm very grateful for your time and your support. So there we are. JC, yeah, look, yes, Imperial is a core soap, so that'll be sticking around as long as it sells. It'll be staying. So Solaris didn't do so well, so Solaris has been put to bed, and Imperial Ron took its place. But we've expanded with Pall Mall, so there we are. Brilliant. Thanks very much, everyone, and as always, shave right, feel brilliant.